a lot of smoke coming from here now. So I'm gonna show you around my camp. So like, it's me and my friend that built this. Basically it just looked like these trees over here, like the one over there and the one over there. This is like basically what it looked like from start. And then we built this. It's sexy. Put a few logs under it to get it kind of flat. I can see it's tilted a bit forward towards us, but it's nice. Here we have the stand where we put all our firewood to dry out. And basically the landowner here is my grandfather, and we got permission to do all this. That's another forest with another landowner, and he cut down a couple of trees and said it's okay for us to use, so we don't have to cut down or go around and looking for dead trees. Some stumps over here as well. Here's one that's been drying for a long time, but was in the forest now, so in the rain. Here we have, today I'm gonna do a solo camp overnight. On my way up here it started to rain, like very heavy. I'm soaked from the toe to bottom. What I really need to do right now is to get the fire started, but everything here is soaked. We're at our camp that we actually built, Bushcraft style. We did manage to chop up some wood and put under this tarp here. I hope some of it I can use tonight, because I will really need it. I'm soaked from head to toe. I'm gonna try to build a fire, but I need some kind of bottom for it, because the rain, we didn't choose the best location for the camp because it's in a slope. So all the rainwater that comes down from this tarp is going straight down into the fire pit. We thought that would be a good idea, but apparently it wasn't. You live, you learn. I'm gonna see if I can get this fire started. If not, I maybe need to quit this camping trip, but I'll do my best. I managed to get the fire started. I am very pleased with that. I did cheat. I used a lighter, but hey, that's me. Friction fire just would not work right now. I can barely do one if it's dry out, but now I'm gonna do some cooking. I've got with me some carrots, mushrooms, onion. In this one I believe I have potatoes and something else. I don't know what it's called. I have some sausages that I can cook also. And I have that in this cooking pot. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here tonight yet. That's we will see. Because I'm soaked from head to toe. I don't like that. I think it's gonna get as soon as the rain stops and everything, because I don't know if I'm gonna stay here tonight. We will see. I'm gonna update on that later. I don't know if you can see me, if I'm in frame. Hope the cutting board is. Just made myself a little cutting board. Thought you guys might wanted to see how I cook out here. And there's the fire. It's a little grill on it and a cooking pot. This is basically how I cook out here. Just some meat, some, I don't know what this mushroom is called in English, but in Swedish it's a champignon. Gonna have to put this on the side a little bit. Fire is going hot. It's still raining outside, but it's clearing up. The sky is going blue on me. I like it. Thunder is roaring, not so much as it did before, but it's fine. Basically, I wanted to come out here and I wanted to do a solo camp with in the firestorm. Firestorm, what fuck? Thunderstorm. I did. I'm soaked. I'm happy. Sometimes you have to be careful of what you wish for, because you might just get it. And I did. Just gonna cut these up real nice. Go there. I think I'm cooking food, way more food than I actually need to. But I can always bring it home with me again. Sorry if the sound is kind of weird, or I have no idea. It's a new camera for me. It's the first time I'm doing a video like this, like out in the woods and stuff like that. So I'm thinking of making like a soup, or I am going to make a soup with potatoes, carrots, some bell pepper, onion, and this, whatever this is called, I don't know. I think I'm way out over my head here with the cooking. I have a tiny bag with me where I can put all the leftovers, because I don't want to like toss food here near camp. I'm gonna bring that back home with me. I have a little bag here where I put all the things that I won't use, or things that I want to toss away. I also made myself a little spatula. I've used this a couple of times now, and each time I'm coming back I'm like scraping it off and burn it in the fire for a bit. But the fat from when I'm using it, it's going into the wood, and I think it's making it lasting, or like everlasting, not everlasting, but longer lasting. So this is gonna have to cook for a long time over the fire. Actually, I'm gonna put another wood on it, some more wood. Because I really don't want this fire to burn. It was so hard to get it started, even though I had kind of dry wood. It didn't really want to start on me. Maybe this will be a nicer angle for the camera. I'm just testing out now what works, what doesn't work. I'm not sure at all. It's my first bushcraft video ever, so just hang in there with me. Cut this bell pepper open. The reason I don't want to put like any food around the camp is basically because I don't want any animals to get there. I don't care what kind of animal, but I don't want bears here because they will ruin the camp, and I definitely don't want bears here because there are bears in these woods. I'm in the kind of middle northern part of Sweden. Hope I get this in on the camera, else there won't be any food on the camera. This is so hard to do out here. I thought this would be real easy. So I'm gonna chop this up off camera, I think. It's gonna be a lot easier. You know, if I will make a time lapse or if I will cut you guys off, I don't know, cut it. You can stay with me if you want. Guys, let me know what you think I should do next time. No, I started to record way too late. I should have started recording when I actually started going up here. I was planning to hike, but since it started to like really pour down rain, it wasn't like just small rain, it was like pouring. I couldn't see anything, so I had to take the four-wheeler up, which helped a lot. Even though I took that, I'm soaked. Like, I don't think you can see it, but well, most are in my boots right now. These are like not this dark when they are dry, but now they are this dark. I don't think I will use the rest of this. That I'm gonna use, but this onion I could use. I could really use the onion. Onion is nice. Why did I put this in here? We're going in here. Okay, so this is the waste bag. Waste. Just waste. This is the safe bag. This, there, this, there. There, there. This is really a new experience, cooking in the woods. If you haven't tried it, you should. I mean, you don't need any fancy equipment in order to cook in the woods. Like, I'm using a Mura knife, and this is actually a pot that we use frequently at home. That's just the lid, but you get the idea. Onion, onion, onion. Can't get too much onion. It's not, in my opinion. Oh, this is gonna be so good. With the mushroom, and oh, it smells amazing. Put this one right there. Oh, maybe not there. There's better. potato, fresh potato. I don't even need to peel them, just need to chop them up in small bits so they will cook faster. So nice out here. I only wish I was dry. If I were dry right now, I would have the time of my life. Really enjoy the forest. Really like this. I'm gonna wait with putting the potatoes in. I just want to have them ready for when they are going in. So take a look at this, guys. Take a look at this. Not that, but this right here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm just gonna let this bake for a little bit before with the lid on, and gonna put the lid on now. Maybe bake this for, I don't know, 10-20 minutes. Oh, that's hot. On the side, like there. You can see it from the side here. It's gonna be yummy. It's gonna be yummy, man. It's gonna be yummy. So, or maybe I should actually add the water right now, but I do want to change the consistency of the mushrooms. I don't know the name, god damn it. Consistence in Swedish. I don't know in English. Please help me. I think I made way too much food for just me. I know I did. Need to find a good camera angle as well to see where we can put the camera. Where can I put it and keep it? It doesn't rain too much right now, so I guess I can put the camera over here and you can see almost everything that I do. I don't know. Let's not mess too much with that. Here's some shavings. Don't want too crazy fire. I have some shavings over here as well. They're dead wet right now, but these are gonna catch fire. Else I'm gonna fucking kill the fire. Much in there. This one is dead. It's gonna smoke a lot at first. Let's see what that makes. So how I made this was basically just, I took like a piece of wood, chopped it in half, then I struck off like a fourth of it. It's really handy. Wish I had a bigger log to make one. Like I would like at least like 15 centimeters and 30 centimeters would be awesome, but this one works. I'm gonna save that for later use. Now this I need to get out of the wet. Basically just need to get the paper out of the wet. This will do for now. I'm gonna put it down here in my bag. Still soaked. I'm hoping to build up a bigger fire to get that, to be able to dry out my clothes. Gonna add some fuel to this fire. Like, put it here to dry it out a little bit. Let's see if we can get this started. I need to check on the food first. It's not so hot in here right now. But it's cooking. It's cooking. Now that's more like it. Open this half here, let the air come in. I just want the air here, not from here. The next thing I am gonna fix here is these poles, which holds the cooking thingy. I want that bigger. I want them to be taller. Rainwater is coming down there. Doesn't do anything. It's okay. I would like to get this pole up by at least like this, so I can use a hanger for this one instead. shavings are gonna burn quite fast. Gonna add some more fuel to the fire. Remove the cooking pot a bit off. It's burning. It's nice. So I did start making some coffee over here, as you can see. To fix the fire a bit, trim it down a bit. I'm happy it's stopped raining, so now I can actually get some work done here. So I was talking about before, I want like longer Y sticks, at least like a meter tall from the ground, maybe more. So I can use some kind of hanging solution for this. I'm thinking like if I use a Y stick, but I keep one of the ends longer and make a bevel in it. I put it upside down. It's like hanging like this then. And a bevel on this side, like here. So you can hang by the handles. I don't know, I'm gonna see if it works, because then I will be able to adjust the heat and move it to the side much easier than putting it on a grill like that. But we'll see. I think this works. As long as it works, I'm happy. My style, or like my attitude of when doing this, is like trial and error. I try something. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, I will try to find a new way of doing things. So and that's the kind of my idea of doing this, like learning how to use the tools, how to do stuff. I mean, it's so much fun figuring it out. Something moved in the forest. Hear the twig break. Coffee to be done now. I'm gonna hang it up like that. See if I can get a little bit of fire going underneath. So when I started this fire, I had to put like logs on the floor, because this was soaked in water. It was like a puddle of water right where the fire pit is. So what I also need to do is build like a trench around it, so that the water will go away from it. I build some kind of, like under this we have a ton of rocks, like flat ones, round ones, mostly flat ones, so it doesn't burn the wood roots. I wish I would have filmed when we did this. We have a couple of pictures. I'm gonna put them up, like the pictures from when we started this build, or if I make a new video with just footage from that. I don't know. I'm gonna come up with some way to show you how this all started. We have a few clips of us the first time we're walking to here. We filmed that. Also here you can see like how big the moss was up here. The moss was growing up here. All that we have like shoved away. You can see over here as well, like where the moss used to be. Of course we asked for permission before doing that, and these are trees that will stand here. We try not to hurt the trees too much. I don't think that taking the moss down here hurts it at all. Maybe some, I don't know, but I really hope it doesn't hurt the tree like big time. I'm pleased with how we have it here now. So if anyone has any ideas what we could have done better from what you can see now, feel free to type that in the comments, and we will keep that in mind for next time, like next thing we want to build. Or that's what I want. I want concentrated hot, not too many flames. I do want flames over here though, but that's just for the coffee to get done real quick, which I can understand that it will not be right now how I have it. So I'm gonna put it out, hang that up there, put the coffee right there, just wait for it to boil, drink, have a sip of it, and then move on to the next project, which will be finding some Y sticks. I will bring you along as well, but for now, bye. So I managed to find 2 pieces of wood that I think will be great for this project. I just need to process them a little bit. I'm gonna start off by cutting off the twigs that are sticking out from every side to the piece of bridge. It's I didn't cut this down, it's the other landowner that has trimmed down his forest. So there are trees that are on the ground already that I take from. I have permission to do so, so this will be great. It's gonna be a great pole for holding up the cooking pot. Just need to make it a little smoother. Doesn't matter how it looks, actually. I do want to get the bark off it, because it's actually by 2 reasons. I can save it since it's birch. It's easy to start a fire with this bark. You know what it's called, but bark, I call it. So there we go, there's one. The other one, I'm not sure what kind of tree this is. I'm really bad at trees and tree sorts. I'm trying to learn, but I find it very hard to learn stuff about trees. But as I'm getting more interested in using them and stuff, I'm learning more and more what they're good for using, like what their properties are. It's hardwood, softwood. It's kind of soft, softer than the birch. There we have 2 Y sticks. I like how the grain how it comes out like that. The branch makes it sturdier than this one that's up in the middle like this. This is can cleave. So I'm gonna drag it like that. Can cleave. This one won't. It's much sturdier. Gonna process these ones a little bit more, and I'll come back to you. Alright, so camp update. I managed to make this one. I'm very pleased with it. I drove the poles down by using my heavy duty hammer, which I made my own. Just smacked the poles down here. And this one by here. It's sturdy, I like it. Doesn't wobble too much. My heavy duty mallet. Okay, so you're gonna lower this part a little bit more. Like that. It's finished. All I need now is some other pieces. I'm thinking pieces like this one right here, but it has to be, the longer stick has to be here, down from here, so I can just hang it and put the cooking pot in between them like this, and it should stay there. And if I have it longer, I can have more notches in it, so I can like pull it up a bit or put it lower, down. If I want to like have it real hot, I can have it lower down towards the fire. If I need it to be like slow cooking, you can see it like when you use the oven. It's like putting it on the 1 or the 6. That's the thought about it. All right. Right now, I'm gonna have a look at the soup. That looks good. This looks amazing. To see how this smokes. Let's see if I can show you that. See how it's boiling, and it's just nice. You can see the potato has starting to make the soup a bit thicker, which I like. I think I'm gonna have this over the fire for a couple more hours. I'm not gonna set it aside. I'm just gonna eat now a bit. Let's see how this tastes. Let's see if you get this on camera. I still have the angle right. Just gonna scoop a good portion up here. I will give you some of that sauce. Alright. I'll let that sit and boil. Get a little thicker, get that potato like mushed and blended with all the other things. If you're wondering, I have my hat here. It's when it rains, it got soaked. Has dried out a little bit, but not by much. Okay, let's have a taste of this soup. Oh, it smells good. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good soup. Forest soup. Well, I'm gonna eat this. I'll come back to you guys later. I don't know if I'm gonna change anything in the camp, but we'll see. If I do something more than chopping wood, I don't think I will be able to film it today. The camera battery is in like its last 10%, and I want to get the night a little bit of the night as well. But cheers, guys. It's so peaceful out here now. I have heard some twigs snap in the forest. There was like a big, I saw like the tree was going down. I think that it was a cut down tree that was leaning to another tree and maybe just fell. I don't know. I'm planning to stay tonight. I've already made the bed, packed up, changed to my sleeping clothes. It really took a while to get the sleeping clothes like ready. I made like this triangle shape on top of the fire and just hang the shirt and the pants over there like the long johns. I'm so happy that it worked. If I couldn't have like dried my clothes, I would have gone home. Lesson learned, guys. Keep your spare clothes in a waterproof container. Plastic bag, tarp, whatever. Plastic foil. I don't know. I mean, this was an awesome experience. Like, from going out here, it's pouring down. I mean, it's really pissing down. I couldn't see like 2 meters in front of the quad bike when I was driving here. The thunder was roaring. I'm glad that happened on the way here and not when I was here. When I was like up here, not now. It would have been awesome, but I think it would have made it a pain up here. I managed to stay so busy up here as well, gathering firewood, drying my clothes. Then I made a soup. Oh, that soup was so delicious. If you ever go out into the forest, guys, make soup. Just let it stand there and boil forever while you do the work. I managed also not to cut myself on any of my tools. That's it for me. I'm going to bed.